this one over here. What's up, y'all? I think I'm live. On YouTube, and it's Friday, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. You always got to give me a minute because I'm new to this. All right, so if you want to join me, I'm live. I've just put the link in the description. This is Zoom, right? So I'm trying to imagine this is like my third week. Okay, this is my third week messing with Zoom, so it's always a little sketchy on a Friday. I'm not pre-recording these videos where I can edit it. Even though you guys know I can go live for a long time. All right, so I'm trying to get my videos back. Hold on, and let me see if I can bring up this particular video. Give me a minute, y'all. Like I said, so the market was up. I'll kind of try to talk through this. All right, there we go. There we go. Now I can see myself. Yeah, look, I think I'm in the corner. All right. Do I need to put this window there? No. All right. All right. So I'm live. Fridays, I want to do live Zoom where maybe you guys come in. Now remember, you don't have to show your face if you don't want to. I would like you to, but you don't have to. You could just go ahead and click camera on, mic only, and we could go ahead and do it that way. All right, so I'm just gonna zoom through this, and if nobody comes in, they don't come in. If you come in, you come in, but you have the option because the link is in the description. All right, so here we are. I couldn't predict. I wouldn't say couldn't predict. I just didn't have any idea that the market would rip under the circumstances as we getting closer to the election. And it looks like a blue run, right? The blue wave, as they call it, looks like Trump's going to lose. It also looks like we're not getting a stimulus, even though they keep dangling that stimulus meat in front of the market. Let me tell you something. We're not getting a stimulus. And every day we get closer to that election is one day that we're not going to get the stimulus. It's just not going to happen, so, but the market believes it is or whatever, and it's pretty believable. I mean, the VIX is pushing those levels to where it might be, I wouldn't say an all-time low, but a low of the year after we had that initial spike. So we'll go ahead and, excuse me, we'll go ahead and start to look at the VIX. How about that? So you see the numbers. If the market's closed, we have to come back on the weekend. All right, so let's see. Let's pull up the VIX. And let's go to, I don't know, we go to the hourly chart. And you could see how, look at the low. Yeah, there's the low right there. Let's go to a 4-hour chart. And okay, there was a low on the 1 hour, but you can see we're there. We're right. Oh, shoot, I got the wrong drawing tool up. Deborah's in the house. So there is the low. Look at her coming in late. Hey.
Hey, babe.
How you doing?
Fine.
Looking all good.
Thank you. Although I'm not on there, I don't think. And I don't think you're on there either.
As far as what?
As far as your video.
You don't think I'm on where?
I don't think your picture's showing.
Oh. What's showing? Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, we go when I speak, you show, and then vice versa.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're flopping back and forth. I don't know how to keep both of us up there. I know how. I got to stop screen sharing, and then I'll do that. But I'm going through the charts, babe.
Okay. I mean,
All right,
nobody was coming on there, so I was like, I'm gonna click that button and go on there.
All right, all right. Welcome to Dre Trades. You know, we gotta allow them some time. I know you're kind of getting them loose, showing them what it looks like.
Yeah, yeah. So it lets them see like it's not that scary.
Right. It's not that scary. Get up on in here and talk to me.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let me go through
So
these
babe,
charts.
I'm gonna hang up and then let somebody else hop on.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. So see, it's that simple. You kind of get up in here and you know, you're just done. Okay, get rid of that. All right, so here we go. Yeah, look at the VIX, man. It's what is this date? Since September 5th. I mean, well, we still got a lot of ways, but let's go in. You could just see what's happening. Let me get my drawing tools. Well, actually, I thought it was lower than what it was, but we're at the low end of this range in the box. You know, we just got to come down a few more ticks. It's basically since September 2nd. We're about to be lower than that, going closer to the election. Because I remember September 1st, 2nd, we're thinking, oh my gosh, the election's coming. You know, we're going crazy. And look, you can see the spike. And then now we're even closer, but we're low. So, you know, I don't get it. When I look at the SPY, and I'm going to pull up the weekly. All right, there it is. I just look at it, say bullish. It's bullish. We're going higher. You know, you got this. You got like I've been having my megaphone pattern up there for a while. If I pull up the monthly, you could see it. And generally, that's a bearish pattern. You know, we're gonna tag up, tag. Right? We should be down here somewhere eventually. But it's not happening anytime soon. And generally, we won't overextend this range either. You know, so the risk is to the downside, but you know, the VIX is not quite saying that since it's coming down. It's still elevated, but since it's coming down, the VIX is not quite saying that. And if you even look at this closer, you can see this low, right? And this is a low. So maybe the next time will be down here somewhere. Right. So it's just a thought, right? But we're pushing that upper limit. But you know, I come back to the weekly and bullish. I just see bullish. Just next. You know what I mean? It's bullish. So the weekly here, if you look at this week, well, the volume is not the greatest, right? For such a bullish week. So that's something to keep in mind. Let's see what the Qs has been doing. Stochastic crossing over, trying to point up. Same thing, bullish. This bullish. This one doesn't put on the megaphone pattern like the SPY. This one just goes to the moon, just goes straight up. And I don't know how to call it. I say it comes straight down. I've been saying that forever, but it's been proving me wrong forever. But it's going straight up. So maybe we continue to go straight up. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't call it. I was in Peloton. Actually, I got out. Look at this, man. Just the other day, I got out of today. Not my long-term portfolio, but my trading portfolio, because I just did a quick measurement. Man, I'll get rid of all these lines. And I measured from when we had the earnings, right? And we kind of came down to the 80-ish level. And then from there, straight up, and I was all over this. I got you videos all on my feed talking about buy Peloton. Well, we're at 57% in 25 days. Okay, so the stock is getting close to a double in less than a month. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna bail. I think I'll take those earnings and run. I wish I wasn't deep. You know, I didn't have a huge position, and I wish it was bigger because I was waiting for a pullback. I was waiting to kind of build it. I didn't get a chance. It just went straight up, you know, so I didn't get the gains like I wanted to get the gains. So I was a little disappointed in that. All right, so let's look at IWM. It's been a winner of the week. Finally breaking. I got lines all over this thing trying to read this thing, right? All right, so here's the important level right there. And you can see we're finally breaking out. We're finally going higher. and you look a little closer, right? The slows crossing over the high. This is an incredible move itself. In just 17 days, the IWM's up basically 15%. That's crazy. Finally catching a run, a nice one. I don't think any of these runs is as steep as this run. So what does that tell you? I don't know. I don't know that a virus, I think a vaccine is coming. It can't be about the president. It's got to be about maybe the vaccine. And they're all getting close, but it just is what it is. I don't know. It's going higher, right? It kind of break out a steep. I mean, from way down. Just funny how it comes from the bottom of the range and just blows right through that resistance. So now, just like the Qs and the S&P, I guess we challenge that high. So let me pull up the S&P again in relation to the high. Yeah, we cleared that a long time ago. I want to get rid of my megaphone, but there it is. So I'm saying we get up there with the IWM. Now, I've been scooping up. One of the good things that I've been doing was scooping up a lot of the good stuff, like the stocks that everyone is running to. So if I pull up, wait a minute, this is weird. Let me pull this over here, and I think you can see it. Okay, I think you can see this. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think you see this. And you see the IWM is running a lot of, we've been going into the industrials, the REITs, and the healthcare. Today, all the big boys are up. But I've been scooping these up, man. I've been scooping up the Kochs, the Philip Morris. I did a video on it at Altria. I'll call it Altria. Actually, this is the Philip Morris. This is Philip Morris International. I bought the MO. Okay, this one, Altria Group, right? Oh, 9 point, almost a 10% dividend. The stock's been straight up since I mentioned it, so that's good. But anyway, I've been scooping up a lot of the crap that people is going into now. So I did a right thing. I always been a little timid with some of the stocks that's been running, and you know which ones I'm talking about, and I just couldn't play them. I was in Peloton, I was in DraftKings, was just catching a beat down, and I'm still in it, man. It's DKNG. I'm still catching that beat down. And I mean, this thing is just going down 5% a day. It's not even trying to look back. But I'm okay. I got a spread on, and I'm willing to lose what the spread's gonna lose. So, and the spread, I'm out in January next year, not this January, but the next January. So this is what we got, man. I'm just kind of sitting here monitoring it. It looks like maybe we're gonna finally, it's such a perfect trend line of this downtrend. And down basically, what is that, 15? No, that's 25% in 3 days. That's incredible. It's incredibly oversold. So if you're looking to get in, I say, you can start looking. You can start probably buying. I mean, we're coming into this solid resistance right here. I actually think it goes to 45. I think we reached there. It's just going straight down. We'll see what happens Monday. Today was like options expiration, so maybe that held it here, didn't want to rally with the rest of the market. But I say we go there. And if we go there and you wanted to own the stock, there you have it. You're right at the breakout level. Now, why is it going down? Because, NFL players are getting sick and they postponing games and they worried about them canceling the whole season, so. And on top of the 32 million share buyback, there was some upgrades in there, some cautious grades, whatever, but all of that's happening right in there. So this was an incredible move, but I didn't think this move would be even more incredible. I would have loved to get out of this position and just buy a couple of puts. Oh man, that would have been nice. I just thought we would trickle down a little bit, but I was wrong. So anyway, that's just DraftKings. So I talked about the VIX. I talked about the SPY. I talked about the Qs. Um, for the most part, that's it. That's it. I mean, I want you guys to come on, but you're not coming on, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it moving. I mean, or end the video, I should say. Here is, yeah, Amazon. It looks bullish, right? It looks like it's just maybe bull flag and maybe it'll take off. But what bothers me with Amazon is just monthly, man. That's just insane. But this sideways action is allowing these moving averages to kind of catch up, and that's good, right? It doesn't necessarily have to come back down. It just got to pause and let things kind of catch up a little bit, right? So, oh yeah, I'll tell you one of my favorite trades that I've been looking at, and I'm already in, but one of the ones that I feel comfortable with just owning a position that could actually take off. So here, and it's gonna be one of these one of these big boys. Anyway, so here's Microsoft. For the most part, it's going sideways, kind of like an action, like right there, right? Zoom in here. But damn, that was extreme right here from high to low. It's kind of just consolidating and maybe allowing these averages to come up and tag, then maybe go higher, right? Facebook is not participating like the others. So remember, I told you I'm just done with Facebook a little bit ago. I said I'm done. And it's not that Facebook isn't awesome. Wow, that looks bullish right there. It's not that that's not awesome. It's just that the government they about to, the whole antitrust thing, same with Google and Amazon. So I have a feeling it's just putting a strain on, and the election and these militia groups, they still on this kick. And I think that's what's holding it down. I think they're going to have killer earnings. I might make an earnings play. I don't know. But the stock has just been held back, muted. It's not kind of running like the others. And last but not least, Google. Now, this is the one I feel comfortable buying with. Okay. Yeah, they doing the antitrust thing too, but I mean, they have a lot of experience with that. I mean, all the countries these guys are megaphoning too. That's kind of scary. Just now noticing that, by the way. Just now drawing that on the monthly. Anyway, but I like it. It hasn't never ran away. It had a nice pullback from 1,700 to 1,400, a 300-point pullback, which was also, what is that, 18%. So now it's starting to rally, and I like it sitting right at that 1,500. It's sat here a lot, coming up, right, down, up. Yeah, it's just sat here a lot. So it's pushing up against through it. It's closed at 1,510. I think we go through it, and I think it has a great earnings, and I think it maybe challenges that. That's what I'm thinking. But, I had that monthly up and pulled up the megaphone pattern. And, oh, man. Some of these charts, I look at them and I'm like, I don't know what's going to do it, but I'm just bearish. And, I'm bullish. I can look at these charts and say, yeah, it goes higher. But inside, I'm bearish. I just look at these and I just see us having a severe come down, and I don't know what's going to trigger that. Yeah, I just see it. I don't know. Qs, you're supposed to buy low, sell high. Do you get in right here? Do you get in right here and just say, oh, we're going higher. I want higher prices. Or do you want to get in down here? Yeah, I want to get in. I mean, I can't really say buy that. Look how far it is away from the moving averages. And this is the monthly, by the way. So the month is still drawing on this one. So I'm just still got to be cautious. I don't have any positions in my trading except for DraftKings, believe it or not. I'm waiting for the bounce, but I got to be honest with you. I don't know if it's going to bounce. But since I'm in the leaps, I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'll just stay, whatever. I'll just take the loss if it doesn't pan out. And we won't know that for another 470 days. So I'm just like, all right, I don't know if they cancel the NFL, it would be bad. It wouldn't be a good thing for that stock. Maybe that's what it's sensing, and then maybe that triggers some of the fallouts in the indices. Is it indexes or indices? So just a reminder, you can go ahead and go into the description of the video. You click that link, and you could join me right from your smartphone. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, it's Boeing. I got out of Boeing. I was in Boeing in my long portfolio, and once they said, you know what, it's gonna suck for the next 10 years. Once they said that, I was just like, if you don't have faith in your company for 10 years, why do I? I'll revisit you 10 years from now. So I got out, and that's still a bear flag, and they don't pay a dividend even. So I'm just like, you know what, the industry it doesn't look, I can't be optimistic in it. So I'm just like, I'll find something else to invest in. I was liking it with this move right here, and we could pull up the maybe 4 hour and you could see that, but nope, fake out, right back down. So, and below the trend line. So it just doesn't look good for Boeing. And you got the industrials like Caterpillar. I was scooping this up for a while, for a long time. Now this is getting ready to go to all-time high. Deere, which is insane. So the farmers got the money, and they buying them Deere tractors, I guess, because I guess they're not struggling. You would think some of them are, but I guess not. I mean, that's insane. You think that's a buy? You think you should buy right there and be like, Deere is going higher, right? Deere, I'm all in because it's doing good now. You missed it, in my opinion. If you didn't get in now, you missed it. So the risk is to the downside. Same with this one. So what's gonna do that? I don't know. But we do got some headwinds. We got, the election is the big one, right? Or who's going to be president? Is the president going to leave when he loses? Is there going to be riots or whatever? Militia groups showing up at the polls? That would be disastrous, by the way. Some crap like that happened. And I'm talking about where it gets super violent. Yeah, just I don't know, man. The virus, does it go out of control? We going into the flu season, so does it just blow up? We already at record highs of infections or whatever. And the market's kind of blowing it off now. We didn't blow it off in March, but we're blowing it off now. Less people are dying, though. That's good. But does that change? I don't know. Yeah, I got some people in the chat, in the YouTube chat. Let me see if I can read it. Mary, what's up? You said I think we're riding up until after the election, really. Yeah. Really? I don't know, Mary. I don't know. I really don't have a guess, I got an alert. I don't really have a guess. I don't know, man. I I'm really shocked at the power of the rally this week. I can see us going up, but just how we went up 500 points, 200 points, another 100, it just seems, why? What is the market looking at that we got to fly up like that? So I just thought we would gyrate sideways, have market days where we up 50, down 50, up, kind of just do nothing, a little bit of nothing. But I mean, the bulls are running. So what does it see? It can't. Is it the stimulus? Well, I know that's coming out the election. There's no way. I'm telling you, it's not happening. And if it does, I'll be surprised. It might even be a selling news event because since it's running up into it already. If it did happen, I don't know. So that's all I got going on. I know there's some, other things going on. You would have to get on and let me know, and we can look at them together. But that's what I'm trading. I'm not trading much. I was gonna do a video, and I still am. I still am. Maybe run it this weekend. And how to use my channel. I know that sounds weird. How to use Dre Trades. Well, I'll give you a preview that this channel is just about what I do. Okay, it's just what I'm looking at, not what the whole market's looking at. So that's why generally I'm talking about the same stocks, because I'm making boatloads in just a few stocks. So, I was in a DraftKings and a Peloton. I had put spreads on Google and Apple, which I sold right at the bottom. Remember, I got out and I was like, oh, I'm scared, which I was. That was the bottom. Go figure. And I didn't get back in. And those trades would have been awesome, man. Man, damn, awesome. But I just don't feel comfortable. It's hard to trade with the trend, which I did, and feel the other way. So inside, I just felt, ugh, you know what I'm saying? Ah, man. All right, Matt, I'm gonna bring you up in here. What's up, Matt? You might have to unmute your mic, Matt. You can release your video. Yeah. Hello. Anyway, so hello?
Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up?
Thanks for watching. What you want to talk about?
I don't care.
What?
I don't care what we talk about.
No, I said, what do you want to talk about?
I got no idea.
All right, Matt. Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate you, man. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I just got a lot of shit going through, a lot of cross currents, and yeah, I'm just gonna kind of sit in my back seat. I almost feel like I'm missing it too. Like, damn, I'm missing a killer rally here, and part of me feels that, oh, I'm not even showing you the charts. I guess I should show you the charts again. Part of me feels that hold on, and share the part of me feels that the rally let me pull up the SPY, and let me pull up the, okay, part of me feels like this downturn, this 35% down move, that was it, man. That was the correction, the bear market, everything that we're looking for. And we get another 8-year run of the bulls, and that would bring us clear. See, we have to draw something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which would be insane, something like this. Well, maybe like this, and we just kind of chug higher with corrections and all that stuff. I mean, we'll have our ups and downs, but that was the downturn. So I don't know, man. I want to get in, but I want to be cautious. I just want a little bit more visibility on what's going to happen. Now, and what's going on, I really don't think the market cares about what the next president's going to be. But then again, I think it might. I think it's almost sucking you in. They find out Biden wins and whatever, and then people's going to want to sell stocks because you sell them next year. It's going to cost you some extra money. I mean, that's a fact, right? So that selling has got to happen if Biden wins. You're going to see we had big gains, right? People's going to want to take those profits sell it so they don't have to pay as much capital gains tax next year, which Biden says he's definitely going to do. So that selling wave is going to happen. Anyway, I don't, I got to get back in these chats. You said, I don't, it's that. I think it has something to do with the president getting a corona vaccine. They know it's out there. I kind of missed when you wrote that comment, so I'm kind of trying to think back. What is it in relation to what you're saying, or the context? I missed the context. I don't think it's something to do with the president getting a corona. Actually, and you know what, Marion, I think a lot of other people feel the same way. I don't even think he had the virus. I don't think he had it. It's just my opinion, though. Yeah, that's it. So anyway, I guess this video is kind of boring. I didn't want to come on. I'll be honest with you. And I'm kind of like not my trade self. I actually just wanted to get on here and make a pre-recorded video without even showing me. So I could just kind of run through it and just be done. But just kind of not myself, you know. Kind of took a nap. I haven't been watching the markets. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you feel that way. You know, be honest, you feel like, you know what, I don't feel like making a video, but I want to stick to my guns and say, hey man, it's Friday. I look forward to this day. I still feel uncomfortable with how do all the clicking because I'm still too new to this Zoom. And if I come on every week, I forgot everything on how it works and how to share and how to do all that stuff. So anyway, that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video. Peloton, by the way. Man. This was the best trade that I gave. Well, I had on the channel. I won't say I gave y'all. This was the best one. And when it was tanking here, I was saying, buy it, man. Right? Me and Deborah had the video, Peloton. Hey, man, me and you, Mary, was talking, and I was telling you, Peloton is the Apple. It's the Apple of fitness. We did that right up in here in this 90, 89 area. And look at that, 123. So unbelievable, unbelievable. You don't think, and I think I'm sure I said this on the channel before. When you have a stock, when you have an idea, a theme or whatever, and you're investing it just for it to go up 25% and 7, that's not normal. The trade is fucked up. These markets are moving like 2 years, like times 2 years. You know what I mean? The speed. And you want to put on a trade, have a little position on where you own some Peloton or whatever, and the stock then appreciate that fast, you know, in such a short period of time is, you know, it's just like, what do you do? You know, so if you just think of the math, if it went up 25% every 7 days, or what did I say? 20 days. Imagine that math, you know. So this thing will be up at 200, I guess, by Christmas, like 200, you know, 2 more months, you know. So that's not normal. You know what I mean? So it just makes you get out because we can't be in it the whole time. You got to buy low, sell high. You know, personally, I think it's high, even though I know I still think it can go higher, and I still own it in my long term. But as far as my trading, I kind of took the profits of today. I just been watching this thing up going 7%, 6, 5%, 6 every day this week for the most part. I'm just like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and kind of be done. Now watch it, you know, so I'm off the train. I watch it go up another 50%. You said we was talking about why the rise. Oh, I got it, because he had corona. So who knows? If that's your guess, I get it. I get what you're saying, but I don't know. I can't say, yeah, no, I just, okay. I don't know. It just seems weird if that's the case, you know. I don't know. I don't know, Mary. But I'm just trying to. The market definitely sees something that we don't, or it's just manipulation. You know, he needs the market up to, like, you ain't gonna get the stimulus, so you need to market up so people maybe vote for you. You can pad our 401ks up, and we feel good. You know, a lot of millions of people still out of work. You saw that unemployment number last week, the jobs number, not the jobs number yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, 830. You know, so we're approaching that million number again. You know, airlines are laying off, so it'd be interesting what next week is, because we're starting to trend higher on that. And I think that's what got Congress into gear, whatever. And you know, but I don't know, and just I don't think it's gonna happen. What was I gonna say? We can pull up this real quick. Pull up some of these stories. And Trump raises coronavirus stimulus to 1.8 trillion. Then he says he wants a bigger bill than Dems. I think the Dems want 2.3 trillion or something. Yeah, 2.2. So they raise it up to 1.8. And yeah, he wants 2.2. And that's only so he can get the deal. He's just like, whatever, you know, it's not gonna happen. And then and that's the only way. I think if they don't come with that number, you know, Nancy Pelosi, and they're not gonna be down, or they'll argue about something else. And then what else is happening here? There was a story I want to talk about, but it looks like it's off the page here. Yeah, I don't see it. All right, yeah, I don't see it. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and just end it there. Yeah, I know. Another day. Another day. All right, so I'll be back Monday. I'm gonna do the pre-recordeds, and then I'm gonna do Friday. We do this again, right? Every Friday. And you know, I don't know. I should do this a while. I like it. I like it. I just really feel uncomfortable with the whole platform thing. I want to feel comfortable in what I'm doing, and also, yeah, I'm just tired. You know, napping, and my back was hurting this week, and all that stuff. So it's not in the greatest mood. Anyway, I appreciate Mary for coming in, Deborah for coming in. There's a couple other people, but they're not in the chat box. Cashmatic, appreciate you, man. And that's it. That's all I see. All right, so leave your whatever in the comments. Tell me whatever you're doing. Why you think the market's up? What do you think it's gonna go? What are you trading? All of those kind of questions. Put it in the comments below. We'll talk about them in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday's video, or maybe even tomorrow, right? And that's it. And look forward to me being on here tomorrow. You can't be like Matt, who jumped in and say, I don't know, yeah, let's jump in and talk, man. What do you want to talk about? So all right, I'll talk to you later. This is Dre. I got to figure out how to end this video, because I don't know how to do that even. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Do I hit this? That ain't it. All right, I think I found something that says stop